gentlemen, and ladies, welcome to another edition of Post Game Reaction, Oilers After Dark, episode 225. Oilers were in Pittsburgh today to take on the Pittsburgh Penguins. Coming in a little sour after what happened the day before in Buffalo. Talked about that a little bit. This time, Oilers win. Play La Bamba, baby, in strange days, strange events still. 4-0 shutout? No. 4-0 combined shutout. And we will talk about that and how the league is still a fucking joke. Excuse me. Started out hot. Oilers, minute and 8 seconds in. Connor McDavid capitalizing on a giveaway. We'll talk about that goal. Then, in the second period, Ekholm takes his slap shot, gets a goal. Hey, that was clean. Nurse scores 2. McDavid gets 3 points. Hopkins gets on the board with an assist. Ekholm gets 2 points. Only negative thing I have to say is the Ofer. 0 for 4. What the fuck is going on with this power play? 0 for 4. I get 2 of them were abbreviated 30 seconds. So combined they didn't have a full power play there, but it's still 0 for 2. I'm going to excuse me. I'm going to say they're still 0 for 2 on the power play. 2 of them were 30 seconds or less, so not even a full 2 minutes. So 0 for 2. Good thing. They went 5 for 5 on the PK. Can't complain about that, right? Good PK, bad power play. Let's fix it. Anyways, let's get into it. Let's get into the whiteboard, shall we? We'll talk about the standings as well. And we'll talk about the other town scoreboard as well. As you see here. Oilers score McDavid 1-0. Second goal, Ekholm assisted by Bouchard and McDavid. 2-0 Oilers after 1. We've seen this script before, though, have we not? Have we not? We just played this script where the Oilers were up 2, blew a lead. Not the case today against a better team than Buffalo. Man, this team is fucking weird. No scoring in the second period, as per usual. And the third period starts. Nurse kind of puts the game on his back. Yeah, good passing. Good shot. Why don't you shoot more often? Question for the day. Why doesn't the defense shoot more often? Little wristers. Little fucking wristers either get tipped, bounce off a pad, go in front of the net. Stop taking slap shots if you don't have to. Because clearly the Oilers defense, when they take a slap shot, is either in the net or 80 feet wide. And it's ringing out the other side. And it's clear cut, almost a breakaway every time for the other team. Not good, not good. Anyways, Ekholm gets another assist on it. Nurse's second goal. Nurse was itty-bitty close to getting the hat trick. Brown unselfishly, instead of taking the puck to himself, hasn't scored in fucking forever. Decides to pass to Nurse the trailer on a short-handed situation. We'll talk about that as well. I don't think Desharnais should have got a penalty there for what he did. We've seen worse happen in scrums to the Oiler players that don't get called. But I digress. Protect your star player, Sidney Crosby. Still a star player. Sidney Crosby, still a star player. He deserves the respect. Absolutely. But where's the respect for McDavid when he's getting punched in the scrums? It's just not there. League is ass backwards. 42 shots for the Oilers, 41 shots for Pittsburgh. Both teams went 0 for skadoosh on the power plays. Picard 41 saves, combined shutout. McDavid a goal, 2 assists, and Nurse with 2 goals is my third star. Standings as of right now, which is Sunday afternoon. Vancouver has 91 points with 66 games played. Dallas has 89 points with 66 games played. Jets 85-63. Colorado 85-65. Oilers have 81-63. 3 games in hand, 10 points back. I think they can catch Vancouver. 78 points for Nashville, 66 games played. 75 points for LA, 63 games played. And this is where I like to poke fun because I honestly think Minnesota's going to catch Vegas. 75 points for Vegas. and 64 games played. 69 points for Minnesota, 65 games played, and 67 points for the Seattle Kraken, 63 games played. Kraken could easily catch Vegas as well. One of those two teams I see catching Vegas. Not like Vegas is on fire lately. And now we're going to talk about the out-of-town scoreboard. The Islanders beat up on the Ducks 6-1. The Blackhawks beat the Coyotes 7-4. The Hurricanes put up Molly to whopping on the Flames 7-2. In a strange situation, the Calgary Flames broadcast team couldn't make it, so we had to watch the Carolina feed. The Wild beat the Predators 4-3 in overtime, which is something else to talk about. They pulled their goalie in overtime, so they won 4-on-3. Guess what, folks? You pull your goalie in overtime, and you lose, you get 0 points. You pull your goalie in overtime and you get scored on, you get 0. Not the loser point, you get a 0. So it's a gamble, but the Wild need points, I understand it, and it paid off. That's your out-of-town scoreboard. So, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about how the NHL is a fucked up situation? You want to talk about the NHL taking a guy for concussion protocol with a minute and a half left to go in a game, in the second period, I'm sorry? So he doesn't get his shutout. He shares it, which is cool. He shares it. It makes history. It's only the second time in history it's ever happened. Yeah, it's happened before for the Oilers. I'm not talking about history as in NHL history, because Vancouver did it a couple nights ago with Dave Smith and what the fuck's his name? Demko. But Demko was sick. Undisclosed diarrhea. Or he was sick, he just had the flu, and he's like, I'll tough through it. No, I won't. That whole Vancouver situation is strange to me. But hey, they got the combined shutout as well. Congratulations to them. Which was over the Jets, too. That's not an easy feat to do. Combined shutout, we'll talk about the combined shutout. We'll talk about another milestone that was hit last night. For those of you who don't know, there was another milestone last night. So let's talk about it. Milestone first, because hey, it was right at puck drop that it happened. Ryan McLeod, congratulations on game 200 in the NHL. Your first game was April 26, 2021. I don't know why I forgot to put who he played against. That's my bad. I will tell you right meow. Usually I'm better with that stuff. Boy. Or am I? Oh boy, oh boy. His first ever game was April 26, 2021 at Winnipeg. Remember the dead season where we had no fans? Yeah, that was his very first game. His 100th game was February 9th, 2022 against Chicago at home. That is the picture from the Sportsnet game update. And, of course, his 200th game was March 10th, 2024 against the Pittsburgh Penguins. There's your fun little graphic there. Now we got something else to show. Something else to show. This is it combined. Fun little graphic here. Andy Moe Grand Viewer, January 8th, 1985 versus the Quebec Nordiques. First ever Edmonton Oilers goalies to have a combined shutout. And the new Oilers goalie slicks, Calvin Pickard, Stuart Skinner. March 10th, 2024 versus the Penguins. That's a pretty damn good company to be in. Who knew that starting the season Pickard would be such an instrumental part of Oilers history? Not I, says Shmee. Here's where we're gonna have a little bit of poke some fun. Poke some fun at some people, especially goal number 1. So this is the first goal scored by Connor McDavid here. I'm going to show you some stills because I can't show videos anymore. Here's the Penguins defenseman. I believe that is Letang. Here's Hopkins. Here's Hyman. What he doesn't see is coming just off the blue line is number 97 with a hot streak of shooting off posts. There he is. Surely have to be right here wide open. He shoots, he scores. 1-0 Edmonton. And, not to be outdone, about 10 minutes later, here's Ekholm with the slap shot from the far boards. The reason why this goal goes in on Jarry is the guy in front of him just perfectly screened. Comes right in front of his vision right after the shot is taken. So when you're a goalie, you can see the puck a little bit. But in all honesty, it's about hearing. It's about sound. You hear the clap, puck off stick. So now you know where it's coming from. You turn. You kind of get yourself ready. Got to get yourself geared up. Player in front of him, you lose sight of the puck for a half a second. Right like that. It's that quick. And it's by you. See you. Goal number 1 for Ekholm of the day. And it's 2-0 Edmonton. Not to be outdone, no scoring in the second period, where this happened. Late in the second period, we're going to talk about this right here. So that's rust. As you see, Calvin Pickard is just bulldozed. He didn't get taken out there. No, nay. He played another shift. He was out there the entire time. Puck was dropped. He faced another shot. It wasn't until after the next whistle that the league called down to the NHL, to the officials on the ice, he needs to go to concussion protocol. Now, he's taken harder shots off the noggin from a slap shot. So are you telling me this is the standard? This goalie should have been pulled out because he fell into his net, was perfectly fine. Even going off the ice when they told me he had to go, he's like, what are you fucking talking about? I'm fine. Like, okay, stupid. Goalies get 100-mile-an-hour slap shots off the dome. So you're telling me every time that guy gets a shot off the head, I want to see that goalie pulled for concussion protocol. I don't care if it's the first shift of the game, the second shift of the game, the 15th shot of the game. If there's 2 minutes left in the game and somebody takes a shot and it goes off the goalie's helmet, concussion protocol. If that goalie comes out, new goalie comes in to finish the game. That's the standard the league has set, right? You said it. You've now set that standard. Every hit to the head, a goalie should come out for concussion protocol. But you don't. Why don't you do that? Because you pick and choose when to screw teams over. And that's pretty much what you were trying to do. You were trying to screw the Oilers over. It happens. I get it. I get it. You're trying to look out for players' safety. That's not how you do it. Just not how you do it. We go on the third period. Holy shit, Nurse has a lot of time to take this shot. And he makes no mistake at all. Make the score 3-0 at 9:19 of the third period. His second goal is eerily similar. This time he's surrounded by Penguins. 3 Penguins on him. Kinda, sorta, stick checking. There's no way Jarry sees that though. Oh shoot, that didn't transfer over. My bad. I will. There's the third goal. Talking about Nurse being Nurse and taking that shot. What a shot though. And then this here, he's surrounded by Penguins. Stick checking, not body checking. Looks like the Oilers defense out there. But in front of Jarry, look at that big body of number 18. Wrong. It's Corey Perry. Of course it's Corey Perry. Yeah, there's no way Jarry's seeing that puck. You could hear the shot. You could anticipate where it's going to go. But Jarry can't see shit. And that's how you beat goalies in the NHL. If they can't see it, they can't stop it. Here's a pretty cool graphic. Brown, McLeod, CC. Pickard, Ceci. Second goalie pair in team history, like I was saying, since January 8th, 1985, versus Nordiques. 43 shots for Edmonton, 40 for Pittsburgh. They then amended that. They took 2 shots away from the Oilers for some strange reason and only gave them 242. They took a shot away at the end, and yeah. Oilers win. Oilers win. Play La Bamba, baby. You like when the Oilers win. Oh, we all like when the Oilers win. The Oilers have Washington next on Wednesday. Yes, I know, it's Sunday. They pretty much don't have a game Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night. 4 days. Wednesday night. It's the next game. I'll be there live on the tube, as usual. Anyways, guys, I don't know what to think of this newfound play. Like, I wouldn't even call it newfound play. I don't even know what to think of this shenanigans that is the NHL and what they call and what they don't call and why they call certain things against certain players. Like, Crosby, for all intents and purposes, speared, not hard, but he did use his stick, because that was the era of Crosby. When Crosby was coming up, it was use your stick, because if you don't use your stick, you're going to get hit and you're going to get hurt. So protect yourself with your stick. Spear him, hook him, slash him, cross-check him. So he speared Desharnais a little bit. He went after Desharnais because Desharnais was playing him tough. Dude, you're the best player in the world. You're one of the best. You're a legend. Of course Desharnais is not going to play you easy. You're told from the first whistle to puck drop, play hard. Desharnais was. He hit him. Crosby didn't like. I'm all for what Crosby did. Crosby didn't like getting hit. Good. Retaliate. But then when the refs jump in and only give one penalty there to Desharnais, that is the stupidest thing I've seen. I mean, Desharnais was punching him in the face. Granted, yeah, that's roughing. Absolutely. Desharnais penalty for roughing. Crosby penalty for spearing. Both should have went to the box. No, they picked Desharnais out of the scrum. It's all good. It is what it is. Didn't change the outcome. Much like the fight that happened in the second period. I don't know what that guy was thinking. It was a trip. It was a high stick, that Fogle high sticked. I believe it was Carlson. 4 minutes. Absolutely. You got the double minor. But why would you jump in and start just mollywopping on the guy and the Oilers still end up getting a short-handed break from that? League is messed. It is what it is. You guys enjoy the next little video I got for you. And we'll see you in the next one. My name is Matt. Have a good day. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button if you like this video. Leave a comment. Let us know what you thought of the Oilers game today. We'll see you on Wednesday.